23 years old, I'm married, I have a kid, but nothing makes me feel older than when I don't know the new slang terms teenagers are using. And it seems like these days, teen slang terms are evolving so fast that sometimes it's hard to keep up. So we decided to give you a little primer on new teen slang terms in a segment we call Seth Explains Teen Slang. Our first new teen slang term is blazy eye. It means when you're so high, one of your eyes is looking in the other direction. For example, Mike smoked 2 whole bowls, and he's got blazy eye so bad, I can't tell if he's staring at me or his own nose. Next up, we have pubstitute. Let's see what it means. A substitute teacher whose breath smells like alcohol. Here it is in a sentence. We had a sub for algebra today, and when that pubstitute asked me to solve a proof, I just said, I'm guessing 80. Our next teen slang term is inspired by Game of Thrones. It's the Night's Watch. This term refers to the guys at a school dance who stand by the wall the whole time. Here it is in a sentence. I don't have a date for homecoming, so I think I'm going to skip it, or I'll end up in the Night's Watch. Hashtag vow of celibacy. Next up, it's khaki sack. This is when your friend wears khakis to school, so you all take turns kicking him in the balls. For example, accidentally missed 5th period because we were in the quad playing an extra long game of khaki sack with Preppy Steve. Hashtag he probably can't have kids. Our next teen slang term is wanctuary. It means the one place in a house where you can masturbate without someone walking in on you. Here it is in a sentence. The guest room closet was my refuge, my shelter. Indeed, the only true haven I had. Until that fateful day when my father went looking for his tennis racket, and alas, my wanctuary was no more. Next up, we have deodorant. Here's the definition. Deodorant you put on to get rid of the weird smell at your aunt's house. Let's hear it in a sentence. Spent a weekend at my Aunt Judith's, and when I got back, I needed 4 speed sticks to mask the smell of raisins, broccoli, and old carpet. Hashtag deodorant. Moving on, this slang term is really specific to kids in the chess club. This is very specific to kids in the chess club. It's rookshook. Let's see the definition. When you are shocked by something that happens in a game of chess. For example, Mason was lulled into comfort by Tyler's standard Sicilian defense opening, but he lost his queen and Smith wore a gambit. Boy was left rookshook. Up next, you've heard the term dad bod. Well, this is God bod. It's someone whose body resembles God's. For example, saw Tim at the beach, and his long white beard, luxurious white hair, and flowing white robes really made his bod look heavenly. Hashtag God bod. Hashtag and it was good. This next one's really blowing up with the teens. It's Sprite Club. This is a safe place where teens who can't handle caffeine can just sit and drink Sprite. Let's see it in a sentence. The first rule of Sprite Club is no Sierra Mist. Next up, it's Wiley Cyrus. This is that girl in choir who always has a new gadget from Acme. For example, it's very helpful because before you didn't have a slang term for this. For example, Beth's Ave Maria solo was going great until she suddenly powered up her pair of Acme rocket skates, flew through the air, and crashed into a fake tunnel someone painted onto the brick wall. Hashtag Wiley Cyrus. Hashtag meet me. And finally, most of you have probably heard of pre-gaming before, a fun party. Well, this last term is pre-laming. Let's see the definition. When you drink before something you know is gonna suck to make it tolerable. For example, Ben and I are pre-laming before Josh's party because we're pretty sure it's gonna be a total Sprite Club. This has been Seth Explains Teen Slang.